Hands anyhow. All right, well, we're going to get started right now, folks. Want to thank you all personally for taking the time to get here on the Saturday morning call. I guess this is kind of a corporate side version call. Val Smith here in Canada doing the presentation along with Tracy Jameson. What we're going to do is we're going to talk about a fabulous concept that I think everybody on the internet should take a serious look at. I mean, I know there's a lot of distractions out there. There's a lot of various different business opportunities that people are excited about and really want to get involved in, and they're evaluating and assessing. But I really believe this one's the grand slam. So what I'm going to talk to you about today is about executing a blueprint. A lot of people out there set goals. I say don't set goals. I just say execute a blueprint and just do it. So this is one of those business opportunities where you can just do it and make money. There's going to be nothing holding you back. There's going to be no excuses whatsoever. So welcome to the Xcelerate Fuel Tab Saturday morning call. Once again, Val Smith out of Canada, for those of you that are brand new popping in on this call right now. What we're going to talk about is the original and only patented fuel catalyst tab out there on the planet. So we really don't have any competition out there, which is really fun and really exciting. Our product's formulated by a PhD chemist, rocket scientist who actually worked on the Hercules program, Dr. Parrish. Also did some business with NASA, specializes in fuel chemistry. So it's that, remember what I just said there, specializes in fuel chemistry. That's going to be important when I take you through another slide. Originally, when this company started messing around and putting these, products together, they basically did it in a liquid form. The product was manufactured for the industrial industry, mining companies, oil companies, not only in the United States of America, but believe it or not, it was really funny to find out some history in Canada, which is pretty amazing. And then 22 other countries around the world. All right. So they've been working in South America. They've been working in Europe. They've been working in the Eastern Hemisphere as well, too, working with major industrial companies for mining. So we're talking about a fuel catalyst that's been used in 10, 15, $20 million pieces of machinery. We're not talking about automobiles back in the day. Back in the day, we're talking about very expensive engines, diesel, regular fuel generators, oil tanks, all kinds of interesting concepts with this. And I was kind of thinking about it over the last few weeks. Why was this not in the marketplace for civilians years ago? Why was this always one of the best kept secrets in the industrial arena? And then eventually they came out and started testing a different form of this on racing cars, drag racing cars. And keeping that in mind again for another slide, why would you put something in drag fuel racing cars if it's going to cause any damage whatsoever? So it was kind of like using the steroid, and it had incredible benefits to it. I'll show you the benefits in a second. We're the only product that we are aware of, according to Washington, D.C., with the EPA registration. Other companies out there claim to have an EPA registration. Nobody seems to be able to show it, and Washington knows nothing about it. We're the only patented product in the world. Truly fun, truly exciting. Other companies have tried to knock it off, but they got slapped for doing so. So reverse engineering is not going to work legally. All right. And there's a little quote in the bottom there, the fuel tab that other fuel tab companies try to duplicate. It's just not going to happen. Other companies out there will be using something that's kind of a little bit cheaper, something that you could create in your kitchen with a blender. It's called the Paracene tablet. Okay. Product's been in research and development for estimated 35 years. I like to say 34 years because that's the way it was explained to me originally. We rounded off mathematically at 35 years. There's your U.S. patent number right there, folks. U.S. patent, EPA registration. We basically walk the talk. Benefits. These are the really cool benefits of this product that we're all benefiting from that have been using it. I've had the great privilege using this product now for probably a little bit longer than most of you, because when we put this together, Tracy and I being one of the founders of the company, Dan Maltese owns the company. We're one of the founders of the company. We actually had the manufacturer, before anything ever happened, send us some product for personal use, and we got to experiment with it. And then we put a business opportunity together back in May of 2022. So you're kind of still in a pre-launch format of it. We've already had 2 commission runs here in the business opportunity. So you're at the right time, at the right place. I'm looking at this as the $1 million dream for the kids and the grandkids for years to come. So benefits, save on fuel. Absolutely. I'm doing something that most people won't do. They feel uncomfortable. My cars are very expensive, very expensive automobiles. I've actually dropped down from premium fuel by choice. Company doesn't recommend it. I do, for me. All right. So I'm off premium fuel, saving about 23 cents a liter. Car takes about 84 liters, 23 cents times 84. I'm saving money on the fuel, all right? Dropping from premium to regular, and I don't even put the key in the ignition. That's pretty powerful stuff. And my car's over $100,000, just so you know. Save on maintenance, cleaner oil, less wear, tear on the internal parts. Oh man, this is almost like an enema for an engine of a car. All right. We call this the antioxidant for all automobiles. So I would highly recommend every man, woman, and child that has a car. Yes, child, my daughter's 16, she drives. The tablet goes in every one of our cars. Okay. Lower emissions. We've got a video that's really cool. I really like the video, because it's not hype, it's not smoke and mirrors, it's not Hollywood production. The video actually shows you two Bunsen burners, two of them side by side. And in one Bunsen burner, you've got regular fuel, the most abrasive, disgusting fuel in the world, regular 87, 85% octane. And then in the other one, they take the same 85, 87% octane. I'm guessing it's 85 because it would be American. You guys have even worse fuel than Canada down there. So the bottom line is what they did is they treated one of the Bunsen burners with the tablet and the other one they didn't treat. They light it up on fire. So there's a little flame like a candle. You put a piece of paper over top. You can do this right on your kitchen table if you want. I don't recommend it. It's going to be stinky. Do it outside on the patio. Put a piece of paper, just put it on top, kind of like creating a roof, like you're building a building, create a roof. And what you're going to see is the regular fuel, all the emissions, all the black carbon all over the paper. Put it over the treated fuel, you won't see anything. Maybe just a slight resin, if that. So think about all the cars that are polluting the planet out there. Think about, climate activists out there. They're going to love you when you promote something like this. This is off the charts. Amazing. Okay. Save on fuel costs. I think I talked about that. For me personally, took a trip out from Edmonton. Now, here's the best test for me. I can't speak for you, but I think it's only logical and common sense. When people get their tablets, the first thing they do is they run to the gas station, fill up their car. You run to the gas station, you fill up your car, you drop a tablet in there. Okay. So it starts to swish around in the fuel. It starts to break down. It starts, working on the molecular structure of the fuel. So you have all the incredible benefits. Now, check this out. You're going to drive city driving, you're going to drive highway driving. I would recommend highway driving. I kid you not, because when I was doing city driving, when I first got the tablets, I didn't see much of a change, if anything, but it's my own fault because I don't drive 55, as Sammy Hagar would say. I'm a go-kart racing driver from a kid from days gone by, raced motorcycles. I don't really drive the speed limit. I'm not bragging about that. I hope that's okay. I just have my own style of doing things, which I think is a lot safer than most people driving on the road today when you've been trained in driving. So what's my point? My point is I would get on the highway. Here's what I discovered. I drove from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada to Vancouver, British Columbia, 1,200 estimated kilometers. The difference for me was I got an extra 172 miles in the car when I was driving highway. Now, disclaimer, I was driving in a downhill slope, probably 3/4 of the way. It was plain like prairies going across at first, and then the last probably 658 kilometers, well, 700 kilometers, I'll round it off, pretty much going downhill. So I had the downhill advantage too, but 172 extra miles over and above. Normally I would get 526. I got 798, something like it was crazy. It was just unbelievable. But at the same time, I was forced to drive the speed limit or less than because I had a ripped tire. It wasn't flat. It was separated, didn't blow, just kind of gave me the weeble wobble, shaky dash getting there. And we made it safe. Unbelievable. Never should have got there, but we did. More power, more torque. This is something that a lot of people talk about without even priming them to even say anything. I will basically give people the tablets and I won't even let them give me, I won't get into it in a big way with them. I'll just say, you know what, go through the experiment, see what you come up with, let me know, let's talk about it. And one of the big things, I have friends that drive Corvettes, Lamborghinis, McLarens, and things like that, Jaguars. One of the big thing they say is, I'm not sure if it's a placebo for them or what, without me saying anything, more torque, more horsepower, they can come off the lights pretty good. All right. And keep in mind, this product was used as like a steroid-like product, to cheat a little bit. And I have to say that those are my words, not the company's words, to cheat a little bit in drag racing. So it's undetectable, by the way. You can go grab do a fuel analysis, grab a little kit. You're not going to detect it right away. All right. You have to have a deeper study. Here's something that I think is really important, because one of the big questions that come up with uneducated, ignorant people including myself at one time, was, does this destroy engines? So for any mechanics out there that ever watch this, do your education first before you open your mouth. This product has never had one claim. There's a $1 million insurance policy in every country in the world. This product has been in $20 million pieces of machinery, $15 million pieces of machinery, heavy duty mechanical machinery. Never, ever, ever caused a problem in anything. Somebody says it voids warranties, does not void warranties in the United States. It's not possible to void a warranty anyhow. You all have that law down there. But, you know, products like this and similar kind of two products, STP, you name it, Amazon wouldn't be selling fuel additives, fuel catalysts if they destroyed engines. So that's all mythical. A lot of those backyard mechanics that shoot the breeze every now and then, it's all mythical. They're talking about sugar cubes. They're talking about mothballs from the 60s. They're not talking about science, okay? It's amazing. So zero claims, zero negativity, no side effects. The only thing this can do is create a better environment for your vehicle to work in. End of story. What type of vehicles would use this? Well, there's the picture right there. That's got to tell the story for you. Like, if you know any farmers out there, I've been in multi-level marketing for 43 years. I got to tell you this. There's nothing I haven't seen. There's nothing I don't know. All right. There's never been a product like this of this magnitude in the history of network marketing for a business opportunity per se. There's all kinds of great products out there. This is not a great product. This is beyond a great product. We're getting trucking companies contacting us, taxi cab companies contacting us, RV companies contacting us, Uber companies and just, Uber kind of coordinators for their fleet of cars contacting us. Never had that before in my life, where giant corporations have contacted and wanted a network marketing product. They would never do that for a health and nutritional company. They would never do that for a credit repair course. They would never do that for anything. Why are they doing it for this? Why, one guy contacts Dan and I not too long ago. He says, I can move $5 million worth of product a month. He says, let's work something out. So did we work something out? No, not yet. He's not interested in the MLM side, and we're not interested in taking this outside of the MLM side. But anyhow, there's some of the vehicles. We're talking about construction, tractors. You can break this tablet up, and I'll show you the pill. I'll actually open up a package and show you. It's perforated, so it breaks up in 4. One tablet is good for 20 to 25 gallons. Technically, they say 20 gallons. I'm a rebel, so I'll say 25. I'm up here in Canada. I use it for 91 liters of car, for 91 liters of my Mercedes. I've got 9 cars that I personally drive throughout the week, and I'll definitely put the tablet in 91 liters for a Mercedes. It's totally fine. So 20 to 25 gallons in my world, 20 in the corporate world, probably pretty good for 75 liters. I say good for 91. Okay, perforated. You can break up 1/4 perfectly for a Husqvarna chainsaw or anybody's chainsaw. You can put it in boats. The def for tractor trailers. This is incredible, guys. You know how much money tractor trailer companies, trucking companies are spending on just addressing the def for government emission? Well, we got a solution for their problem here. They're going to save millions of dollars. So we're kind of like a savior out there for an industry. And if anything, we should be getting a lot of press, which we kind of are indirectly, because as long as the media is talking about a fuel crisis, fuel issues, the cost of fuel going up. Here in Canada, we went up from about $5 a gallon to almost $11 a gallon for a while. It's coming back down. But it's really interesting. In the United States, I saw a lot of my American colleagues panic and freak out when they saw the gas go from $1.99 a gallon to like $3, $4. In Canada, that would be heaven. Anywhere else in the world, that would be heaven. So you've been very fortunate. We haven't been, I don't think, under $4 a gallon in the last 35 years in Canada. So it's something you learn to live with, something you would kind of adapt to. So there's an adaptation that takes place. But now we've solved it. We can save people so much money. Soccer moms, hockey moms for Canadians, driving kids to school, college, university students that can't afford the price of gas but own their own cars and paying the high insurance prices. Think about how many people out there that can benefit from this. You can't do that with any other product on the internet. Why? Number one commodity in the world is gasoline. End of story. So when we put this together, when we got access to the product, we realized we had the Willy Wonka golden ticket. We realized we had the golden tablet that would be a license to print money, unlike anything we had ever seen before. Honestly, pretty incredible stuff. So we had to build a compensation plan out to appease ourselves, and we wanted to distribute the wealth back into society, back into the people. So the only way to do that, the best model in the world to empower people, the best model in the world to financially empower people independently is through a network marketing concept. It's no different than corporate America. It's no different than any other financial concept in the world. Unfortunately, people have been educated otherwise, and they don't see it half the time. When you have a 9-to-5 job, you're part of a pyramid scheme. I hate to tell you that. Your money's coming into a company that's paying all these different departments. Well, that's because they're using a multi-level marketing pay plan. Every structure in the world uses a multi-level marketing pay plan. They just don't show it on paper like we do. So we took the same corporate structure of Google. We took a look at Microsoft. We took a look at Facebook. We said, how do they pay their employees? And so we just copied it. And Mark Zuckerberg does exactly the same thing. So it all starts with you. And if you look at the top, there's got to be somebody that's heading up the enterprise. So if you're working from home, who's heading up the enterprise? Is it your son or your daughter? Is it you? Is it your wife, your husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever? Well, it's got to be somebody. So whoever that somebody is running the ship. They're at the top. And then you basically have 3 people that you work with directly. And those 3 people can work with 3 people, and that becomes 9. And those 3 people can work with 3 people, and that becomes 27. And those 3 people, that's a corporate structure. I've been in corporate before. I had to work with 18 people that answered directly to me. Okay. So 3, 9, 27, 81, 243, 729, 2187, 65, 61. You have a grand total in that corporation that you're conducting business with, which is yours. You're dealing with 9,000 plus marketing partners that are affiliated to you and that can basically go through the upline chains of command to work with you. Pretty simple, just like Costco. Okay, so you've got 9,000 people on your team, and that's everybody introducing 3 people to the business. We call them brand new marketing partners. Really simple. When you got a product like this, it works perfectly. So you've got a team of 9,000 plus people. Okay, now when you take a look at the top right corner, you see something called Fast Start Bonus, FSB. It's another chart, Fast Start. Well, the retail product in the very near future is going to be our $24 pack. So the $24 pack is one pack that consists of 6 tablets. 6 tablets giving you 120 gallons worth of coverage for each, well, 120 in total, 20 gallons per tablet, 120 in total in the package. 20 times 6, 120. All right, you'll be able to make 50% retail profit on that all day long. Or more if you want to mark it up more. That'll give you $10. So people will soon be able to go to your website, hit a customer button, boom, they will be able to make a $10 commission, the seller, and the retail customer will be able to order the product, boom. All right. Now, from the business point of view, this is all going to be changed. What you're seeing in front of you, you're going to see the business side starting out at $60, not $24. You're going to see it starting out at $60. Why? Because $24 doesn't make sense for the business model. It makes sense for the retail model. So you get a 3-pack consisting of 6 tablets times 3 is 18 tablets. So you'll have 18 tablets a month. Your overhead is $60 US plus shipping and handling. You're credited with 60 CV on the very, very, very first initial order by anyone. So if you introduced me in my initial order today, tomorrow, this week, whenever, my very first order that I ever placed with a company, you would receive a level 1 commission of 35%. Your upline would receive a small percentage of 10%. Their upline would receive 5%. I mean, not too many pay plans do that. That's insane, right? That's absolutely insane. That's a 50% payout right there in the Fast Start bonus. That's pretty exciting, all right? Now, I can talk about the 10-pack down below. You can order the 10-pack at $160 if you want and still get all those Fast Start bonuses. You'll be able to order the $1,500 pack. And I think the fast start bonus on that's like $400 and something up front. Trucking companies are bugging us for that. We're now putting that in place to make it feasibly shippable for the international community. That's got to be set up with Landmark, who is our provider for shipping. But I'm going to focus on every man, woman, and child, every second, third world country, first world country out there. Somebody that just is looking for a home-based business that has mass appeal to every geographical region around the world. So let's focus on $60. The network marketing community is always focused on 100. We want to focus on 60. Watch the type of money you can make here. So after the first initial order, every $60 order after that. So if I ordered my second order, third order, fourth order, whatever, monthly, daily, weekly, that volume goes into the matrix, the 3x8 matrix. And the 3x8 matrix can only be activated at a $60 purchase. Okay. So 5% commission. If you go back to the left side, bottom left, all right, you're going to see members 3, percentage of CD 5% of everything here, like on the 60, for example, is $3. So let's say you had the 3927.81 order. All those people, the 3927.81 order, you get $3 a person. That would put you over $100. That'd put you like at $120 and change, probably. All right. If you take it all the way down, if everybody ordered $60 in inventory every month for their personal home-based business, which is legally by law 100% tax deductible, you'd have over 9,000 people ordering. That's nothing. That would pay you 9,000 times a little over $3. Well, $3 would be three. It would be $29,520 a month. Your income would be on the residual royalty of 9,000 people you don't know ordering every month. You're locked in, coded to a residual income of $3 per person. $29,520 is a lot of money. Now, is that realistic? Maybe for some people that are highly motivated and understand how to execute a business plan. For the average person, they might not be motivated by that. You know, maybe a single dad, single mom, maybe a college student, maybe just a mom or a dad, maybe just somebody's looking to make an extra $3,000 to $7,000 a month. That would do wonders to subsidize their income. Can that be done? With your eyes blindfolded. That's really simple. That would almost happen by just by osmosis. All right. This spreads like wildfire. You can't stop the people coming in. I've got a great team right now, and I don't even know 92% of the people on my team, but they're ordering and they're in various different parts around the world, and I'm getting paid for that. That's pretty awesome. So I don't know about you, but that's pretty appealing for me. So for me to exchange $60 a month in an order to make $7,000 or $8,000, that's pretty cool. I'm not going to say no to that. All right. Now, some people that are big heavy hitters in the industry, they're motivated by money. The 29,000 might not appease their psychological ego. Okay. They might say, I need something more than 29,000. Our company, you can max out at 100,000. They always tell me that, well, our company, you can max out at 100,000. No problem. We'll fix that. We put in a bonus here in this 3x8 matrix, 50% matching bonus. So if you were responsible for developing 10 marketing partners, hypothetically speaking, and you can max this pay plan out with only sponsoring 5, we don't have any ranks. We eliminated all the broken obstacles in multi-level marketing. We eliminated ranks. We eliminated leadership bonuses, car bonuses. Those are all whatever. All right. Those are not necessary in a pay plan if you want people to make money. So you can sponsor 5, max the pay plan out here. But if you sponsored 10, hypothetically speaking, or you sponsored 5, or you sponsored 4, or you sponsored 19, or you sponsored 22, or like some of you sponsored almost 200 people, you get a 50% matching bonus of their matrix commission. So let me give an example. Let's say you just sponsored one person and that person went out and made $3,000 in their matrix. Well, you'd get an extra $1,500 on your check. For what? Just because it's a bonus. You're not going to get that in corporate America. What What if they went out and made $10,000? Well, you pick up $5,000 matching bonus check. What if you had 10 people go out there and make $1,000 each? Well, that's $10,000 being paid out by the company. You get another $5,000 plus your matrix money. So why wouldn't somebody capitalize on something like this when you're not only are you leveraging within the corporate structure of the matrix, but for each individual you personally enroll in the business, you're getting 50% of their paycheck. I wish I could get 50% of my neighbor's paycheck. He makes about $65,000 a month in the oil industry. I'd like to have 50% of his paycheck just to give it to my kids for allowance. That'd be pretty cool, right? So this is a pay plan that destroys all others out there in the internet. No hype, no smoke and mirrors. We don't have to play that game that other companies do. We just tell it like it is. It's fact. All right. So here's the Xcelerate Fuel tab that you're going to get in the mail. That's the package. That package tells a story. You don't just look at the package and say, yeah, nice package. No, read the story. That story is very empowering at a deep subconscious level. Look at the words. Number one, what a great name for a company, Xcelerate. Isn't that cool? And I love the word original. It kind of reminds me of Aunt Jemima, believe it or not. Unfortunately, they took her off the market, but that basically, takes me back to my favorite syrup days, the best syrup on the planet, Aunt Jemima. Taken away, the original Aunt Jemima. Xcelerate fuel tabs, increase fuel efficiency, lower emissions, increase power, clean engines. That tells it right there. And then the biggest part of that chapter in the book is patented. We're the only package in the world that can have the word patented on it. While all the others sit on the sidelines and watch and bash and say whatever it is they want to say, they have to sit and watch us. Why? Because there can only be one king of the castle, and they can be the dirty rascal. The only EPA registered product in tablet form that I'm aware of. EPA doesn't seem to know other ones out there. Safe for gas, diesel, propane, oil. Amazing. The only thing I recommend is you don't eat the tablet, because if you eat the tablet, it can be, somebody's done it. I shouldn't tell you, but I'll tell you anyhow, because I'm a little bit of a rebel. One of the manufacturers in the other company actually ate the tablet in front of an audience, in front of a live group of people. And he said the only side effect he had, didn't die, didn't go to the hospital, didn't that. I'm not telling you to eat the tablet, but he said he was peeing gold for about 3 days. So anyhow, really strange that people would eat that, but he just wanted to do a demo. Nothing to do with our company. It was actually the competition that ate the tablet, believe it or not. And that's the story. So what you're going to see now is the chance to make a decision. What do you have to risk here? You can sign up for free. There's no cost. You can put it on a credit card. The credit card's money, no cost out of your pocket. You can ride the credit card $60 that they're paying for. You're not paying for it. You can ride that into a $80, $90 commission check, $200, $300 commission check, $3,000, $4,000 commission check. Give the credit card company back the $60. It costs you nothing to get in the business if you play your cards right. Easy way to build this business. Honestly, I'm going to give you 2 ways. I'm going to tell you 2 ways to build this business if you got the guts to do it. All right. You can basically get in this program for free, leverage your product for free, have all the tax deductions, and you can build this without taking 1 penny out of your pocket. You can ride the wave and this company will have never cost you 1 cent. How do you do that? 2 really cool marketing techniques. Number 1, use Facebook Reels. Do a little 60-second video because they only give you 60 seconds. And tell a story. Maybe show yourself using the fuel tab. Maybe take your car for a drive while you're driving. 60 seconds, create a very impactful story. I did it. I put a video out on Facebook Reels. I didn't even know what the heck Facebook Reels were. I'm not a big internet marketer in any way, anything like that. I didn't even know what Facebook Reels really were. So I experimented. My second video, I put my daughter in it. And there's something about children. When you put your kid in a video with you, it gets more impact. So I'm not very good at presenting, as you can probably tell. I'm not very good at public speaking, which you can probably tell. I'm not a very good storyteller, which you can probably tell. I'm kind of shy, scared, and introverted. I'm saying that in a fun-loving way. Put my daughter in the video with me. We got almost 800,000 hits on the reel, over 3,000 followers, and can't even begin to tell you how many responses we got back from people. Unbelievable. That was one. Then I did another reel just sitting in my car. Didn't get that much. It only got 20,000 hits, but it was free. I took 60 seconds out of my life, popped that out there on Facebook. All right. So that's a really cool thing. The next best way to build this business, I think, for those that don't have a lot of money or those that just, are not marketing experts like some of us are on the internet here, I would basically create a video on your iPhone or whatever type of phone you have, create a little video, save the video, and then put it into Messenger. And I would say something like this. I'd say, hey, Alan, how you doing? Val Smith out of Canada here. Hey, Alan, you and I did some business in the past. Listen, I've got something really important for you. No hype, no smoke and mirrors. This is me talking on video. No hype, no smoke and mirrors. This is going to be the life changer that you've been looking for down in Florida. Always look at the person's profile that you're sending the video to. Take some notes on their profile so you're not a stranger. Did you hear what I said? Alan, you're down in Florida. How do I know that? It's on his profile. And I know Alan anyhow. He's a friend. He's an acquaintance. I know he's in Florida. So don't just sit there and say, hey, man, I got this great business opportunity. We got these gas-saving fuel tanks, blah, blah. You're going to come across looking like a jerk. Talk to somebody like they're your brother, like they're your sister, like they're your mom, your dad, a family member, a high school colleague. Hey, whatever. So you all got a friends list on Facebook. Use it. All right. Just reach out to people. And when you put a personal touch on your marketing like that, you're going to be able to drive any car in the world you want to drive, and you're going to live in any big size house that you want to live in. That's what I did, and I'm living the dream right now. So there's no possible reason why somebody would say no to this business opportunity. I don't think even if they drank Russian vodka, they could say no to this business opportunity. This is a winner. This is 100% always the winning racehorse. Do you want the dream or do you want the aggravation? You want the aggravation, get off this call, say I'm not interested, hang out with a bunch of people on the internet that are just spinning their wheels and going nowhere, or play with the big boys and big girls and actually have an incredible life. Tracy, back to you.